Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you some more Monster Hunter Tri. And by today, of course, I mean the same day as yesterday, because of course I recorded all of these in a row. I'm just gonna hope that Hoppy is a drink here. So my plan today is to do some free hunting, which I do not usually plan on showing you, but you know, since it's something you have to do in this game and I'll have to do it once in a while, I might as well show you. So basically the purpose for this free hunt is to gather resources to trade into the chief's son. So if you go to the hunt report... Oh, okay, that's from the past. My bad. So there's no large monsters today, so no chance of running into a great Jaggy. But if you go to the villager request, you need straight resources, 1 monster fluid and more resources, dung and supersized dung, and just more resources again. So to do these resources we have to go into the forest just on our own and kill and harvest shit. So I'm just going to make sure I have a pickaxe with me, which I do not have, so I'm going to go to my house to get one. Makes sense. Move item box, there we go. 1 mega pickaxe. I guess I should probably also deposit all my useless items, which are just taking up space and will really piss me off once I run out of room. Now I'm not by any means good at remembering to do that. I generally actually forget and have only 2 or 3 spaces, end up having to throw a bunch of shit out. So I'm going to buy a few more pickaxes from her. Oh, shut up. Because all of her shit is currently half price, which is a pretty good deal. So right now I need maclite ore and probably some iron ore. Maclite ore for the sake of making the Jaggy armor, and iron ore for the sake of having iron ore. You often need it for things. Now the most bullshit ore to get in this game is called pelagicite ore, and you get that from the third area, which is sort of a flooded forest. And you go into the flooded forest and you have to mine underwater. And 1 out of every like 20 times you mine, you might get 1 or 2 pelagicite ore. That doesn't even make sense. 2 out of every 20 times you mine, you might get 2 pelagicite ore. 1 out of every 10 times you mine? Anyways, you don't get much pelagicite ore. And for something, specifically the shark attack weapon, which is a really badass shark that you just strap to your back, you need tons and tons of pelagicite ore, I think around 20. So for the supersized dung, you actually need to kill those Aptonoth right there. So I'm just going to cook this steak up, and then I will get on that. And I'm getting really good luck with this steak, by the way. I generally really suck at cooking steak. So I'm just going to take out the biggest, not that it makes any difference, but really I want to take out all of them for the biggest chance of getting a supersized dung. So I'm gonna like do some pro skills, roll over there. Oh man, took out that Aptonoth in 1 hit. Come on baby Aptonoth, I need you dead. Ah! No! Damn you, okay, it got tired, so I think I have it. Or as Darth Vader would say, I have you now! I'm pretty sure Darth Vader said that at some point. Not entirely certain. Might as well harvest some meat and some possible small monster bones while I'm here. You know, might as well. I'll need some meat eventually, I'm pretty sure. Food tends to be at least of minor importance. But you can basically spend unlimited time out here. The monsters respawn over time, and as long as you bring a barbecue spit with you, you won't run out of stamina. So if you're going to make an excursion out, you might as well kill everything that needs to be killed and then some. I thought there were... You said no great Jaggies today. Okay, whatever, I'll kill a great Jaggy. I don't think I brought any potions, but hopefully I can do this without potions. It wasn't just me. I checked the schedule. There were no monsters at all out today, right? Anyways, I do need great Jaggy parts, and there is always the possibility of getting rare trade goods from it if you kill it. Of course, only level 1 trade goods, but at this point in the game, any trade goods you can get are very much worth it. So I'm gonna charge up my hammer. My hamjet. Then I'll show her the hammer. The hammer is my penis. Anyone fan of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog? Kind of awesome. Very geeky. Has what's-his-name, who plays the gay, well, he isn't gay in that movie, but he plays himself in Harold and Kumar Goes to White Castle. Pretty awesome movie. Pretty awesome guy. He always plays a lady man, but is, like, ragingly gay. Well, I guess he isn't ragingly gay. He doesn't, like, talk with a mad stereotype lisp or anything. But he's pretty gay. He's out of the closet gay. Let's put it that way. I know he plays a character called Dookie, but I don't know who Dookie is or what he's from. I'm really bad at my pop culture references. I should just, like, get to knowing some shit so that I can make these seamlessly. Ooh, I killed a Jaggy. I'm impressed with myself. One Jaggy's more than I expected to do. The kind of unfair thing about this whole situation is that I can die unlimited amounts of time in free hunt mode, and the monsters do not regain their health very fast. So basically, you can just die over and over again if there's a monster too hard for you until it's dead. And by the way, that third strike thing that I keep doing where I spin around 3 times and then striking is the most powerful strike the hammer can do. So you always want to spin 3 times and then attack. You also always want to make sure your hammer is nice and sharp. You know, just to repeat the same joke I make absolutely every Let's Play. So moving on here, I think I have a fairly good chance against this Great Jaggy, even though I've just used both my Mega Potions. I think that I can probably do this, as long as it doesn't hang out right in the entrance where, if I try to get in, it will just sort of be a complete dick and... or if I try to get in. If I try to hit him, I will just end up in the next area. That always sucks and kind of needs to be fixed. I think the computer AI should sort of be programmed so that it doesn't go there. Or it kind of avoids it, you know. Like if you really force it in, it will hang out there, but if not, it will just sort of stay mostly in the center of the map. And I killed it! Unfortunately, I don't think I'll actually be able to harvest it there unless... Yes, okay. For a while there, I was worried. Okay, 2 Great Jaggy Hides, and 3 Great Jaggy Hides. Totally worth it. Also harvested. Oh. Sad face. Okay. So generally the best place to get Maclite ore is in Area 4, but there are also mining spots occasionally in this area. And in Area 7 and in Area 8, I'm pretty sure. So basically you can just go wherever the fuck you want. Half the map has mining areas. I probably should have taken a torch if I was going to go to Area 4. But I'll just go there anyway, since I'm a fucking idiot. Mining spot? Yes. Yes! Ooh, delicious, delicious iron. We do mine it to eat, I assume. So what most people do, right? Eat iron. And blood. You know, Iron and Blood was like the first platform fighting game that I ever played. It was kind of... actually the very best place to get Maclite ore, now that I think of it, is Area 12. So I might head over there sooner or later. Probably sooner, unless I find a blue stone. Here's a blue stone. These often have some Maclite in them. Maclite. Maclite. Fuck. Is that another blue stone I see? Blue stones smiling at me. Nothing but iron ore they give me. Hey, that kind of worked. I usually suck at making up lyrics. Like, I gotta admit, it wasn't poetry, but it made sense. It got my point across. Whatevs. So, gotta apologize for just showing you a dark room for like the last 5 minutes of this Let's Play. Well, 2 minutes, likely. But I will not go back there, I promise. Ever. For the rest of this Let's Play. Never to Area 4. Fuck Area 4. Oh man, I just finished watching a Northern Lion Let's Look At, some like really horrible dating sim that just came out on Steam. It was hilarious. Check it out. He tries really hard not to make fun of it too much, but it kind of makes fun of itself. So, I want to find a mining spot, but there don't seem to be any here, so I'm immediately going to jump off a cliff and die. Sounds reasonable enough, right? Yeah, there's no way I'm surviving that fall, so, into water, and I'm fine. Worst suicide attempt ever. So, for the longest time I didn't think there was any air you could get to in this section of the map. Crazy camera. But apparently there is. So, gonna head to Area 12. Gonna pick up my friends. Gonna drive to the mall. Friday. I don't know how that song goes. But moving on, there's an area that might have Maclight in it, so I'm gonna kill a couple of these guys, you know, just for the extra resources. I'll do like some pro dodges too. Just kind of hang around. I think I need like 600 resource points total, so I'm not even anywhere near there yet. Need to kill more predators. Some aliens too. Maybe the aliens and predators will fight and I can make a movie out of it. Be kind of awesome. Delicious immature sponges. Can you imagine if the economy worked this way? If like every commodity you bought, like you want a sponge at the bath store, somebody has gone out and hunted fucking dinosaurs for that sponge. It would make the job market so much more interesting. What do you want to do for a living? Oh, I want to be a scientist. Oh, really? What do you want to do? Oh, I want to hunt dinosaurs. Oh, what kind? I was thinking, sort of like the aquarium? Aquatic dinosaurs, so that I could harvest sponges and get bath supplies. Oh, that is such a good idea. You have to respect all the aquatic dinosaur hunters. It's a hard job. Tangent! Well, tangents make Let's Plays go round, so might as well not avoid them. Especially when I'm just, like, killing some random... Ow. Some random hoes. These guys are... Well, actually, they're girls, so they could be hoes. I'm pretty sure these are the female version. Let's check. Are they female? Let's open up the hunter's notes. Pick up my Wiimote wherever the hell that's hanging out. And register. Okay. Let's see. Monster list. Aquatic female monsters. Cool. Harems. Damn, I miss my harem. I used to have a fairly good harem in high school. Oh well. Now I have a really good girlfriend. Much better than a harem. I'm saying that to get on her good side. Harems are fucking awesome. She's listening to me. I'm just making fun of her. Anyways, I think that's all I can get for Maclight ore. Kind of depressing. Is there any Maclight on the ocean floor? Should I just head back to town? Or should I gather more resources? I think everyone's up for watching me spend... Oh, I thought that was a Maclight mining point for a while, but it was just a jellyfish. Just gelling around, you know. Doing its jellyfish business. Being super fast. Super fast, super fast, super fast. And just in time for breakfast. Sure, then there's something about cereal. It comes with a toy. Tastes just like chicken. I've never actually memorized the lyrics to that song because most of it's just ludicrous. But I do like that song. Ah, ocean cows. I want them. I think tuna are considered kind of like the cow of the ocean. Don't know. They look like lapresses to me, or as I used to call them when I was a kid, slap your asses. I was a pretty immature kid. I couldn't think of any, you know, there was Jiggle My Butt, Slap Her Ass. All the usual Pokemon names. I didn't really have any more. Those were my 2 strokes of genius, which I'm pretty sure everyone else, well, at least like 1% of kids called them that anyways. I won't say everyone else because you have to be a tiny bit off, but you know. Did you guys have any cool nicknames for the Pokemon, or perverted nicknames? Or did you just really dislike Jigglypuff and Lapras like I did when you were a kid? Fucking hate those assholes. Anyways, moving on. Gonna run back to Area 9. I'm really hoping that there will, in Area 6 and Area 7, there's going to be some more mining spots for Maclite. But, be honest, I hope, but I don't have hope. I have hope, but I'm not a hopeger. I've got hope, but I'm not a hopeger. Nah, it doesn't work. I think there should be a Let's Player singing contest. Somebody run that. Is anyone in my community like one of those crazy people who will actually like compile really ridiculous videos? Kinda doubt it. Okay, I'd better kill this guy because he stole my whetstone. There we go. I don't get my whetstone back? Usually you do. You asshole. Oh well, this one dropped something. Hopefully it's good. And it's useless. Well, moving on by. I always thought there should be another cave, like, off this section that has... I'm not sure, possibly just, like, some mining spots with some crazy water enemies. You know, it's kind of like a dark, dripping, slightly wet cave. Like this one. Yeah. Anyways. Moving on. I want at least 300 resources before I go. Now, I'll likely do one more quest other than just this gathering, even though this gathering's taking 18 minutes already. Jesus. When you get used to talking, you really get used to just talking for time. Don't think I would have ever predicted, like, a year ago that I would... Is there something... Another Great Jaggy? I'm in. I am so in. Okay, no, I'm not in. I'm leaving. Bye. I hate you, Great Jaggy. I'm almost dead. Run away! Okay. Mining spot? Mine. Man, all about the references today. See any shimmery spots on the ground? Those are generally resources, so always worth gathering. It's a poor day for gathering. I think I got 1 Maclite ore. Only 1? 2 Maclite ore. I think I still need 3 more. Well, that kinda sucks. Well, I will farm those off camera for you guys. And here's a spot where you can gather some whetstones if you want, so I guess the fact that I lost 1 whetstone isn't such a big deal. Also, it's not too expensive to just buy tons of whetstones, so I wouldn't recommend spending much of your time farming them anyways. You! Death! Well, knockout! I really want to knock you guys out. Why isn't it working anymore? Do I have to use the circle button? Oh yes, I do. Get back here! Yeah! Again! Again? Again? Jesus, this does like no damage. Okay, apparently my hammer is no longer capable of knocking motherfuckers out. Well, damn. I guess it's time to return to village. Like a boss. I always return to village like a boss. I like strut in, have some boss music playing. Maybe some dubstep. Anyone seen the new Borderlands preview? Anyone psyched for that? I'm super psyched for Borderlands 2. As such a fan of the game, I almost got 100% completion on it. But Jesus, that game was long. Okay, so I have to report all my kills to this guy here. Hopefully I got some super large dung. Hunt report. So you can see I killed all that shit and this shit. Important facts. Super dung! Yes! Some curved fangs, moonlight fangs, power paddle, perfect paddle, sushi fish, pittance fangs, and whatever the hell that was I didn't even see. Now I can probably... which one should I do? Should I just go for the 300 resources? So this is for a mushroom, an insect box, which is not very useful at all for me. I never use the insect box. This one is to fertilize the farm. Okay, this is actually really good. I'll do that one here. And I'm currently entirely out of resources. So that was resource hunting for dummies, you know, resource hunting 101. So I'm going to eat again and then see if there's anything interesting that I can... Fraidy cat? What does that do? I forget so many of these. Anything cool I can show you in the missions. If not, I'll just cut the video and have it end with me eating this meal. And being like, fuck these missions. Fucking asshole. Hey, got Fraidy cat. I think it makes it so that large monsters start with less health. Kind of like the tick in Binding of Isaac. Rhinoplus. Ludroth. Kuropeko. Well, I'm just gonna go with Rhinoplus Rampage here. It's a pretty easy one. It involves some mining. I might get some maclite ore from it. And it's in the desert area, which is much more interesting than where I had taken you previously. Now, hopefully I don't die because I'm naked, but I think I should be fine against Rhinoplus. They're herbivores like the Aptonoth, but they have a nasty habit of charging you, and in being in areas where you're fighting larger monsters, and being complete pains in the asses about it. So I'll start out by downing a couple rations. Wish I had speed eating. Wish I had like everything that just sped me up. Forget actual power, I don't want power, I just want the boring parts of the video to be over super quick. So here are Rhinoplus. You can actually make a fairly good set of armor out of them, which... oh god. Apparently my hammer can't even deal with these guys. And hammers, weapons, if they bounce off, actually become blunt much faster than if they hit properly. So I'm going to need to sharpen my hammer a few times during this video. The good thing about Rhinoplus, though, is that they do sometimes harvest for medium monster bones, which is a good early game item and used in tons and tons of armor recipes. Rust pies. Rusty pies. Ever eaten any rusty pies, anyone? They're my favorite. Love me my rusty pies. I feel there should be a song written about rusty pies. Sounds like something there would be a song written of. Or it sounds like rusty pies might be a sex term, you know, like something really gross. Like, hey dude, I bet you didn't know what a rusty pie is. Have you ever rusty pied with your girlfriend? Ha 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 ha. It sounds like one of those things, right? Kind of. Ever done a rusty pie? Ever been rusty pied? Rustified? Anyways, I'm getting very, very sidetracked. So right here I'm just trying to find the 4 crystal bones so I can finish the subquest. I think this is a mining point here. Yep. And of course get some more macrolide ore so I don't have to farm off screen like a complete scrub. Because, you know, scrubs, they farm off screen, I guess. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is another mining point? No. I'm not too successful on the mining front today. On the Western Front. Can I make a movie called Not So Successful on the Western Front? Would I be sued? Probably. Wonder if people who make parody movies ever get sued about them. Never really thought about it. Mr. Doubting Mufasa. Not too many mining spots. I think there are some hanging out in Area 4 and 3, which I will check out and hopefully get some more macrolide and crystal bones from there. But so far, not way too successful. I think there's also sometimes one in this area. But I hate Jagia when I'm not trying to kill them. When I am trying to kill them, I quite like them. Because they're easy. Yeah. I ran out of shit to say about that. Oh, grab a couple whetstones, 2 crystal bones, 3 crystal bones, 4 crystal bones. Crystal bone also sounds like a sex reference. Oh, I crystal boned her so bad. Yeah. So apparently I have 5 crystal bones, which is completely unnecessary, so I will head back to camp, return the bones, and then continue on with the main quest. But since I don't feel like doing any editing, you have to just sit here and be reminded that I used to call Lapras slapper ass. Remember it. From now on you will always think of Lapras as slapper ass. Always. Always fresh. Always... I think it's like a tampon ad, I don't know. Is there a tampon ad that's always fresh? Feminine hygiene products? Is this making anyone uncomfortable? I know I have like a 7% female viewership. Oh, probably 2 girls watching that. Which is the company that uses the always fresh logo, motto, slogan? Logo, motto, slogan? Man. That's what I always say, it's my logo model slogan. It's a real thing, shut up. So decreased weapon power, I'm just gonna keep beating on this thing and hope that... Oh! I know that Tim Hortons is also always fresh, but I think there is also a tampon company. It's like always fresh, always Tim Hortons, always... Ow! Man, these guys might kill me. I need to sharpen my weapon. I'm gonna hide behind this thing and just... sharpen until the Renoplus come home. Man, it's a nice looking hammer. A few strokes with the whetstone, you have the nicest handle hammer ever. Handle of a hammer? Why can't I say this properly? Hammer handle. It was hammer handle. I got you. Ow, okay, I definitely am going to need to down a first aid med or 2. I also... Oh! Dick move! I wanted to harvest that Renoplus. And this one. Hopefully these 2 leave me alone while I harvest. Well, they seem to... Renoplus scalps. Kind of a rarer pickup from them. I'm surprised I'm getting so many of them. Fortunately, he was kind of in line with the wrong area entirely, so he just knocked himself out. But, second first aid med time, I think? Second first aid? Third first aid? First second aid? No one ever gives second aid? Is that like second-hand first aid? You use somebody else's bandages? It's all really gross. It's kind of grotty, you're like, ew, This still have blood on it. They're like, shut up. You only get second aid. Fuck you. Or is it like first aid as in first response, or like first thing you do? I don't know. Makes sense to me. Used to have a teacher who was a medic in the military. He had the craziest stories about like people putting needles through their hands and having their eyes sucked out by like a low pressure zone on a cannon. And basically the first aid always just kind of involved like taping their eye to their face and being like, get to the fucking hospital. So maybe first aid should be second aid just because it's kind of dickish in general. So I think I only have to kill one more Renoplus. And what? How long have I been doing this? 30 goddamn minutes. Fuck that noise. I knew that. I just needed something to say. I can't always be coming up with fresh new dialogue. Of course, I could just say random stuff until something I said has to do with like a commercial or a product, like Fresh Goes Better for Mentos Freshness, and then for a little while you'll be distracted by the fact that I'm really not telling you anything. Okay. And I'll harvest my last Renoplus. Raw meat at maximum. That's what she said. So, no, I think I'm going to avoid the rape joke for today. Rape joke, maybe in the future. I've just had a good rape joke in my head. And I know a lot of people will say there are no good rape jokes, but there are. Those people are lying. Don't have a sense of humor, or have been raped. Either one. You know, either's forgivable. Guess that counts as an offensive rape joke anyways. I'm trying to kill these flies. Oh, no! Harvest! Ah! Damn you, game! This game's trolling the hell out of me. This game's really trolling the hell out of me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Got some Renoplus shells, some Maclite ore, some iron ore, more Renoplus shells, some mystery bones, small monster bones, and that is about all. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you tune in next time, probably tomorrow, because I'm, like I said, away for a couple days, for some more Monster Hunter Try. Bye.